Hi everyone, Esther here, and we're going to discuss the third week of negative weeks of it called Bnei HaMitzarim. Again, I just want to emphasize there's no such a thing in Kabbalistic terms negative. It's more challenging week now because it's the last week before 9 of Av, the day which is considered the most negative day of the whole entire year, according to Kabbalistic calendar, is the day of destruction of two temples, the day which is a lot of negative acts happened. I'm going to give you a little bit more explanation from Kabbalistic perspective. It's going to be starting on Saturday, this coming Saturday night through the Sunday. We're going to fast. And we continue this whole week the certain level of restrictions. If you're interested what type of restrictions, you always can Google what restrictions. But in a nutshell, we don't buy anything new. We don't cut our nails and our hair. There's a reason for it. They represent almost like antenna of our body, energetical force. We don't drink any heavy alcohol. And just really to stay low profile. In some books, even they don't recommend to do any construction in the house, not to make any special big moves in the side of the house because of the energy going on right now in the cosmos energy. So this is just showing you how the importance of the cosmic energies was always part of the school of Kabbalistic knowledge and the collective consciousness. Therefore, again, the cosmos and the astrology, astronomy, not here to make us slave, opposite. We need to learn how to work with cosmos in order for us to stay balanced and to work with nature, work with collective consciousness, because it's not just what we want on certain point, it's what's happened in the bigger picture and for us to stay balanced. So we're going to start right away from August 1st, which is Monday, and we can see the moon actually right now moved to Virgo from Leo. And the moon's going to stay there for a couple of days, 2.5 days. As you know, moon usually stay in one sign. And it's going to help us actually to stay more balanced because in everything what's happened in the sky this week, the moon, beginning of the week, actually helping us. Why? If you look down right now, I'm going to show you, we see 24 degrees. And we have Rahu, Uranus, and Mars in total conjunction. Now, this is particular conjunction so important for us to understand. For the next 10 days, actually, even after August 11, it's already August 11, the energy is going to a little bit move. But I will say this is most important and difficult days, even energetically. Some of you can feel even headaches and overwhelmed emotionally, especially if you have important stars in Aries or oppositional Aries you have in Libra, because Libra is going to feel it as well. Then it's really important what's happened really with Capricorn and what's happened with Leo. You guys definitely going to feel this energy the most because of the square and because of the direct conjunction, direct opposition with Libra. My recommendation for you guys, this energy is going to affect us for the next 3 years. I'm not kidding. The 3 days in the Uranus, terms, it's actually 3 days. It's actually 3 years. So the next 3 years, it's going to be revolutionary 3 years. We already can see things already start literally from 2019. It's cooked. But now we're in the middle. We're entering to the new zone where our consciousness, our intention, and it's our highest quality. This is, it's our highest essence, my apology, which is connected to good quality of our energy, of our spiritual growth. I strongly recommend for those of us who, yourself, who I'm talking to, if you have a hard time to restrict on certain situation, if you more in your personality, more pump, you easily can, be moved to more activated zone. I'm trying to use here very kind of balanced terms. For you especially, you need to take extra care Everything before comes from your mouth, especially we're talking about Aries. Remember, one of the main tikkun correction of Aries is restricting the reactive system when they speak, sometimes before they think, and they put their ego and they put, their beliefs before others. So for you, Aries, especially, you need to really, really pay attention. And I'm going to tell you what's really happening in the 24 degrees in Aries. I'm opening right now as we speak the book of fixed stars and the direct astrology. And it says, because in the 24 degrees, it's one of the most negative degrees we have in the sky in Aries. It's actually represent butt of Aries, us. It's exactly says. And this 24 degrees, it's very malefic. It's activating war energy and as well atomic energy. Okay, I don't want to say more than other astrologers talk about certain things. We're not going to activate this energy right now, because when we speak, we activate certain things we don't want to. I'm just telling you guys, our consciousness, the way how we speak, the way how we behave, the way how we restrict, this is such an opportunity. We need to see this as the biggest opportunity for us, because the way how we're going to behave this week is going to affect us for the next 3 years. Why? Because this is energy right now. It's like almost like, consider on August 1st, you're going to sign new agreement to create new company. This is the energetical ball, okay, created. So we really, really need to pay attention to it. What's happening in the sky right now? We have Jupiter in Pisces. It's retrograde, is differently helping us, but right now Jupiter requires from us to do our own work, what's really required in each house. If you Pisces, for you, it's going to be in the first house. If you're Aquarius, it's going to be in your 12th house, and so on. So I will make a separate video for which is I made before in the beginning of this year. It's very similar. I'm going to make another video just for us to understand. And then we do have Venus. She's still in Gemini. She's going to stay here for a short period of time. And what's really interesting for us to understand, the energy of Leo, it's very tempted right now this whole week. I'm going to put end of this video a short clip from my teacher, Ralph Berg, where he explained from the Kabbalistic perspective the energy of this week, of why, Leo, it's represented by planet Sun, and Sun is the only sign it's represented by Leo, and tremendous energy of the Leo, because we facing this week energy of Leo and activation, radiation of the Sun on energetical level, okay? We're gonna move, let me move a little bit through the week so you can see what's happening with the moon. I really want you guys, for those of you guys who Virgo is gonna have a support, just you will have opportunity, Virgos, by the way, to open up your heart. One of the, by the way, main thing Virgo came to learn in this lifetime is how to open the heart and judge, not to judge, to see everything perfect before you see the luck in people, okay? And interesting enough, Moon's going to touch in a very important start speaker. So definitely let's connect to this energy. Let's not to connect, and it's going to be in a position with Jupiter, which is will activate energy. If you have rising sun or moon or even Venus or main planets in Virgo, you're going to feel it and you're going to have support from it, okay? Now we have on August 3rd, moon really moving from Virgo to Libra. So you Libra is going to feel this energy of the moon. It will require from you to connect to your emotions and not to feel insecure, really important. And the moon's going to be in 14 degrees. It's going to be on August 4th. And then we're moving forward. We see moon still in August 5th. It's still in Libra. By the way, when moon in Libra, but what's happened while it's going to be in Libra, don't forget it's going to be a position of what's happened here in Aries, right? So for you Libras, I do recommend for you, if you potentially Libras can feel lack of energy this week. You can even feel headaches. If you have really important planets, you will feel really energy, and you can even feel on your immune system. You feel like you don't have the same energy you usually have. It's okay. So if you have certain late of work you need to do, cut your work in half. Just believe me, because if you're going to push yourself too much, you can get yourself sick. You don't want that, okay? So it's the week for you, Libra, to rest. For Libra and for Aries, guys, it's really recommended for you. Take it easy. Okay, then we have Moon moving to Scorpio, which is August 6th, and this is when it's going to be complicated. When Moon in Scorpio, she starts to be investigator. She's trying to create the malefic energy as well, and it's in 12th Antares. It's actually warrior star. So in August 6th, while Moon going to be in Scorpio, it's definitely will add it, energy to the Mars, right? Her, so to say, stepmother, because the Pluto is actually the father of Scorpio, and I always call, let's say the brother, the Mars, because Mars it's affecting Scorpio, but less. It's mainly Pluto. Okay, so we have Scorpio for you, Scorpios. Just really, guys, restrict. Just be aware this week, extremely important. And don't forget, guys, those of you who understand what is the 9 of Av and understand Tisha B'Av, why this day, it actually says in the Zohar, then this is the only day Creator gave to Satan, to other side. So this is why we have so many restrictions. We prepare for this day. So the whole week is the preparation for the most important day. Because this day contains so much negativity, this is why it says the Mashiach, the final redemption, will bore on Tisha B'Av. So we always understand, and the darkest moment, the greatest light can be revealed. So this whole week is the preparation, okay? Then we have August 7, the moon still in Scorpio, so we continue with this energy, but it's coming out from the sign of Scorpio because it was initially in Antares. Okay, guys, we can do it. This is why we're here. Okay, so this is the time when we start to face real reality. We not longer can hide behind the scene. Our own tikkun, our own correction for this incarnation is in front of our faces, so to say. Okay, so then we have in August 8, we have Moon in Sagittarius. We'll have tremendous desire to understand spirituality. We understand more and more. Then only through the spirituality, only through understanding the law of creation, we can actually find balance in this dimension, this lifetime. I love this moon. This moon going to help us. It will have, and it's in 11th house, which is amazing as well for us. So, and then we're going on August 9, moon still in Sagittarius, and then she's coming closer to the Pluto. So she's going to pass Pluto on August 10th. So between August 9 and 10, Moon's going to be challenged by Pluto, guys. Just be aware. So Moon in Capricorn, she doesn't like to be in Capricorn, but Capricorn need this Moon. So for you guys, Capricorn, opportunity for you to open your heart, okay? And then Moon's going to conjunct Saturn, and it's going to be on August 11th, okay? So in this particular moment, what I do recommend, especially for Capricorns, for you guys, I recommend for you to do some really volunteering job, just action for sharing, call someone who you usually don't call, do something extra mile, then usually it's uncomfortable for you. For all of us, it's really good, guys. But for you, Capricorn, really open your heart and try to sit in the seat of other person. Try to understand where he's coming from. Try to understand other person limitation, but not from place of lack of judgment, from the place of mercy. You understand? Because the whole world was created from the eyes of mercy. The Creator didn't want us to suffer. He gave us the playground for us to learn the rules of creation, what is the cosmic rules, and apply them. When you don't apply, you face chaos, okay? And one thing I really want to mention is about 9 B'Av, which is actually is going to be on Saturday, but because Shabbat we don't fast, we're going to celebrate Shabbat, and we're moving 9 of Av from Shabbat to Sunday. So we're not going to fast on Sunday. We're going to fast on Saturday, on Sunday. Guys, I recommend for you, don't do anything important this week, especially this Friday, Saturday. If those of you who took up on yourself 40 days challenge, amazing, guys. Learn, study, connect to spirituality, connect to other people, see how you can act of sharing, see how you can restrict. By the way, some of you, the act of sharing, it's considered to restrict with your reactive system. It's another act of sharing. Each of us have different level in understanding what is the act of sharing represent for us. I want to tell you something what Kabbalists teach us of why this period is darkness that can be revealed during this time, because of the darkness, what light can be revealed during this lifetime, okay? Because of these destructions of the first and second Holy Temple in Jerusalem. It's occur, like I told you, in 9 of Av. One of the reasons the Zohar explain this destruction happened in the first place, because the people start to fight with each other in the middle of the Holy Temple and the backyard, because they didn't have love your neighbor as yourself, because they didn't have respect for each other. The fight started between two men, and then the soldiers start to activate it, and the whole fight start between other people. And it says the blood was so much blood there, then actually there was a river of blood in Jerusalem, and nobody understood how it started in the first place. Do you understand the darkness, the hate people activate for each other? Therefore, we need to must have human dignity and loving your neighbor as yourself. What does it mean, loving your neighbor of yourself? First, you need to start with yourself. When you know how to love yourself from real place, not a place of ego, is more important in this month than any other months. And it will be difficult, but we will be challenged. But it is the choice that we must make. We create a reality, our future we create now. Our future now. If we allow ourselves to slide into intolerance, lack of human dignity, hatred for no reason, we revealed the history and darkness of this month now. But as we know, when you have darkness, you always have the potential light, like I told you. And so just as we see that this month has been able to reveal tremendous darkness, we can begin to understand that it can also have the potential to reveal the greatest light. You see the war happen right now in the world, how many people die? We part of it. Even though physically we know we're not involved, we, each of us, create somehow this energy. Who do you think create Hitler, create Mussolini, create Putin, and create Stalin? We create them. People wish for Putin to die, and what you're going to really win with that? There's another Putin born already. Look who's killing. Putin not killing everyone. Somehow those people had the same desires as Putin. So the collective consciousness been poisoned. And we, those of us who awaken on certain level, we have even higher responsibility. This is why my teacher Rav has explained that it is in this month of Av, especially on 9 of Av, that we can bring the final redemption. Guys, just think about it. The most important thing and how simple it can be done. But this is how Satan play with us. He wants us to complicate things. He wants us to see light as something very complicated. No, the small act of action of sharing, of give somebody attention. Who create the monsters? Who create people who after hate? From the childhood, if somebody asks you for the moment to help you, or somebody came to you, ask you to, if you have few minutes for him, and you said, no, I'm sorry, I'm too busy. This is the moment. This is the moment. We should understand that. Okay, guys. So I hope this information can help you. I praying for all of us, myself, my family, for all of us. Then we can do it, guys. Extremely important week. Let's do it. Let's see what can we do on our part. Okay. I wish you much love and many, many blessings. All the best, guys. Bye-bye. And yes, and this video will be end with my teacher Raf. Enjoy, guys. Bye-bye.
We know that all planets, there are seven basic planets from a Kabbalistic point of view, while there has been the discovery of 3 other planets, namely Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. From a Kabbalistic point of view, it is still remains that the 7 planets, namely Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Sun, Venus, Mercury, and the Moon, they are the 7 basic channels for influence. They are called in the Gemara as well as in the Zohar, the Zayin Kochvei Lechem. They are the planetary rulers of this universe. There are 7 planets. Aside from moon and sun, the other 5, two signs of the zodiac, so you have 10 signs of the zodiac. The moon and the sun, both sign of the zodiac. The sun rules only over Leo. It does not have a counterpart along with Leo. Why do all the planets revolve around the sun? What is the power of the sun? So Shabtai Danilo, in his commentary on the Sefer Yezirah, explains it very simply. And he tells us what the internal characteristic of the sun is. It is not hot. It is not cold. It is a complete, unified whole of all the elements. The sun itself is a completely unified whole. And the reason, he says, why all of the other planets revolve around the sun is because they are all clinging to try to get close to the sun to draw its energy. And we know even on the physical, corporeal level, without the sun, there is no life. The sun provides life for everything that exists, whether it's the vegetable kingdom, the human kingdom, the animal kingdom, even the inanimate kingdom, even the rock kingdom. The sun provides the life because it's an ever-present manifestation of energy. Therefore, all of the planets rotate or revolve around the sun. This is the power of the sun. This is the power that exists in Av, because the sun is one unified whole. And so within Leo, there is one unified whole. Yet we see so many negative attributes in Leo. Yes, because there is the physical level, the illusionary level, the level that says in this month, temples are destroyed. In this month, decrees of an inquisition is signed. Negative month, yes, on a physical, corporeal level, ego, arrogancy, everything else of a negative value exists in Leo. However, on another level, or the spiritual level, that presence of the energy is beneficial. If you're not spiritual, you can't connect. If you've got ego, forget it. Ego can never connect or permit a connection, as the Ari says, with the unified whole or the et ratzon of the cosmos. Never.